For Michael Haas, who cannot get on the rear bumper of the 84. Driving it in there, Will Goss and Eric maybe try that move again where they slide up a little early. Found the rear bumper came with the 84. Look how close the 20 can get. Right here, watch that in the straightaway. Look where he pulls. He's just pulling all the way down. Oh, you've seen Rick peak. Rick Johnson making a move. In turn number 3. Rick Johnson knows what time it is. He's got to go. If he wants a shot to win his first ever Nationwide Sportsman Series race, 3 wide for third. Contact between Eric and Goss, and Eric Rodriguez is around it in the wall. Caution is out. This is going to be the race. Into turn 3. Rick Johnson going to try to put all the power down that he can. It will not be enough. And Stephen Pollard III is going to win his second ever Nationwide Sportsman Series race. And Rick Johnson is still winless. Pollard will win at Pocono. Stephen Pollard was 9th in points. This could help him a lot. Official standings: Pollard, Johnson, Haas, Williams, Goss, Matthews, Fitzwater, Murphy, Schwallenberg, Curtis, Diaz, Bright, Cynthia Bright, Eric Monaco, Lily Murphy, Matt Haas, Jeff Bright, Max Anderson, Quentin Moore, Tony Newman, Annie Thomas, Joshua Saculli, Robert Pollard, Cody Lamas, and Jack James and Eric Rodriguez are both finished the race, and everyone else is out of the event. We'll see you guys next week from Boston, a track where the 15 team won last season with Isaac Jekyll, the defending champion. Till we meet again, everyone. 15, so he's getting a points day, even though his hard break and destruction. Green flag back in the air here at Boston. Cliff Williams gets a great start. Will Hernandez Motorsports win, or will Monaco Waltrip Racing? I think that would be their first win altogether if Cliff wins. John Gilbert moving Annie Thomas out of the lane. I think John Gilbert's got a fast race car. He might just not have enough time. Just hoping no caution. Look at Gilbert trying to drive it in. Coming to 3 laps to go. Eric Monaco almost wrecking John Gilbert. Coming to, we're 3 to go. Next flag's 2 to go. Almost contact between Cliff and Allen. Does John Gilbert make this 3 wide for the lead? Gilbert to the inside for Ford Performance. This will be Ford Performance's first win. Eric Monaco to the inside. 2 laps to go. Eric Monaco would love to win. He wants to get Monaco Waltrip Racing their first win. Annie Thomas to the inside. White flag in the air. Cliff Williams is shoving Eric Monaco in the top lane. Almost wrecking each other. Is it too little, too late? I think it is. Coming out of 3 and 4. Annie Thomas will win at Boston. And the number 60 for Roush Fenway Racing. Here's your official standings. Annie Thomas, Cliff Williams. That's another story if you want to talk about Cliff Williams. Cliff Williams was a Hernandez Motorsports driver and then lost the ride. And Monaco Walter put Cliff in the 56. You have Eric Monaco, Luis Hernandez, Alan Matthews, John Gilbert, Dylan Schwallenberg. Another story. Dylan Schwallenberg again having another top 10 run. Then you have David Diaz, Tony Newman, Derek Edison, DJ Curtis, Michael Haas, Ash Curtis, Isaiah Monaco, Eric Rodriguez gets a top 15 day. Joshua Saculli, Will Goss will lose today. He would lose a couple of points. Actually, he loses a bunch of points if he didn't score any. And then Robbie Jackson will get 18th, one lap down. Here's your rest of your finishing order. Destroyed and took out. Atlanta Motor Speedways next week. But we got to finish this race here in Texas World. Will Ryan Monaco get his first win? William Brock, Michael Haas, Cliff Williams, Will Goss, Tony Newman. Will any of these guys get their first win? As the green flag is back in the air in Texas World. William Brock getting almost turned by Cliff Williams. Helps him out though. He's going to the lead. Now, not all the damaged cars are still up in the mix. They're all right here, technically, in the battle. So if something does to happen, kind of happens on the last lap, this might be the end of the race. 4 wide for second. Who's going to lift out of the throttle? No one. Cliff Williams is around. This will be the end of the race. Will Goss is going to come home second. But coming out of turn 3 and 4 to win here at Texas World, William Brock wins at Texas World. I believe William Brock, this is his first win in the Sportsman Series. Will Goss is going to come home second. It's a William and William show, 1 and 2. Celebrate. He is going to be a first-time Sportsman winner at Texas World, and he's the first winner at Texas World Speedway in the Sportsman Series. The first winner since 1981 on the oval. So that's pretty crazy stat. In a few weeks, we're going to go ahead and get you through your top 15. It's Brock, Goss, Monaco, Moore, Gilbert, Newman, Matthews, Murphy, Hernandez, Curtis, Pollard, Haas, Bright, Eli Bright, James Shelley. That's your top 15. Here's your rest of your field. Some guys who are having some great runs today. Michael Haas being one of them. Dylan Schwallenberg. Get around to 21 and hope John Gilbert, none of these other guys can get by. Coming to the green. Green flag is out. What does the 88 do? Goes to the top. The 42 is going to maybe squeeze the middle. Gets it done. Just now they just can't hope. Now they're hoping maybe for no crash. That's what they don't want to see. John Gilbert to the inside groove. We're trying to make sure there's no crash in the back. David Diaz tucked up behind the 41. Coming to 2 laps to go. Here comes Alexander Rowe back in the mix. William Brock also right there. David Diaz going to the lead. The Hernandez Motorsports car that everyone thought would not be a contender this season. Well, they knew he would be a contender, didn't know he was going to be a threat to win this race. Coming to the white flag, William Brock's on the flat. Out of turn 3, out of 1 and 2, William Brock's going to make the move. Now, can he hold off Ash Curtis in the 3 and 4? Here comes Ash Curtis with a head of momentum. Down to the line. Who's it going to be? William Brock goes back to back. Turn of events. And probably the best race of the season, Brock. I cannot believe it. He went back to back. Ash Curtis sitting there in second. Ash Curtis almost going up and winning his 5th race in his career. Cynthia Bright, Alexander Rogue looking for his 2nd win. David Diaz, Luis Hernandez. It's a big day for him in points. John Gilbert today was looking to tie Ash Curtis. I believe he was looking to tie. Yes, Ash Curtis was looking, or John Gilbert was, no, he was looking for his 3rd win of the season. 3rd win. But, crazy turn of events is now William Brock will join the 2-win club in the Sportsman Series. And I think he might be one of the only drivers to ever go back-to-back in the Sportsman Series. Schmallenberg have a chance, and where's William Brock? We don't know. William Brock could get up here and win this thing. I think William Brock is out of the race, though. No, he is sitting 25th. Get you back. Green flag back in the air. Everyone did get a decent start. Except everyone right there. David Diaz holding a lot of cars up. Diaz, even though Diaz was a lap car. And they have to line up where they line up. So Diaz did hold some cars up. To the front of the field. Dylan Schwallenberg making a move on James Shelley. Shelley almost in the middle trying to make a pass. 3 wide almost for the lead. White flag is in the air. Michael Haas is going to slide the number 20, maybe into this battle. Dylan Schwallenberg is trying his hardest to win at his home track. He's going to have to block like 5 lanes if he wants it. Pollard sideways. Michael Haas is trying to get a run on the very inside groove. It's going to be too little too late, and Dylan Schwallenberg will win at Homestead. His first win comes at home. You bet he is loving it right now. Michael Haas with a great 2nd place run. Really needed that to boost that team's morale. Ooh, a little contact, but a little rub ain't gonna hurt. Joey Murphy coming home in 5th. I think Luis Hernandez came home in 9th. Eric Rodriguez comes home P10, so a good day overall for Team SB Wood Brothers. We're going to get you your finish in order here. It's Schwallenberg, Haas, Shelley, Pollard, Murphy, Bright, Williams, Ash Curtis, Luis Hernandez, Eric Rodriguez, Cynthia Bright, Jack James, Alexander Rowe, John Gilbert, and Will Goss is your top 15. Everyone else did not score points. And that is the rest of the field. As we'll see you guys next week from Daytona International Speedway on the Florida Swing and the Florida Keys. We'll see you next week from Daytona.